Greetings everyone, Joseph James with your nightly newsletter brought to you by theschooloftrade.com. Today was May 28, 2009. Before we get into today's live trade room results, I want to remind you guys we open up our trade room every morning at 7:30 a.m. Now this trade room is what we call live trades in real time. We trade 6 different markets, and of course we open it up to trial members, so come join us for a free 3 weeks on us as a trial member or as a lifetime member of the School of Trade, and come join us every morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when we open up the room. Now when we open up the room, our job number 1 is always the same, and that is to identify certain things that we see this morning, such as news events and the type of market that we see in front of us. So once we identify what news events we have to worry about, and then of course whether or not the market is a trending or a sideways market, job number 2 is then to adjust accordingly. With our news events, we then define our windows of opportunity, and then of course defining the type of market we see, we're able to then specifically define our trade zones, and our trade zones are what we define as being the highest percentage opportunities in the market. And of course, knowing what type of market we're seeing, whether it be trending or sideways, we can then better prepare for the trades that we're about to take later on during the day. So if we do our first job correctly and our second job correctly, then job number 3 becomes very simple, and that is to execute accordingly. So once we identify, we adjust accordingly, and then we execute. And to do this, we use patience and discipline to wait for only the perfect trade setups to come our way. The James Wave method of trading is one that embraces discipline, that is technical and emotional discipline. So we practice that discipline and patience to wait for price to come to us. And of course, once price comes to us and fits inside of our rules, we let those rules do the trading. And of course, those specific mechanical rules, we go over those rules with a fine-tooth comb right in front of your eyes, so you'll learn them right along with us in the live trade room, even as a free trial member. So come join us for a free 3 weeks or join us as a lifetime member. Here's what we took today in the room. Now, as you guys know, we trade multiple markets in the room. We trade the S&P, the mini Dow, the DAX market. We trade crude oil, gold, the bonds. We trade the Russell, the NASDAQ. Guys, we trade dozens of different types of futures markets here in our live trade room. Now, this morning, we took trades on the S&P and the DAX futures. Now, of course, here's some S&P trades we took. Here's one of the few winning trades that we took today on the S&P. Now, if you guys were with us this morning, you knew that the S&P this morning remained very sideways. Now, it's Thursday today, so we expected to see 8:30 news, that jobless claims number at 8:30. Once the 9:30 open happened, we then kind of broke out of a very choppy sideways range. We had somewhat important news come out regarding General Motors this morning about their bondholders and finding some sort of happy medium to avoid bankruptcy. And then, of course, after the 9:30, we had another economic report, just before the open, that kind of pushed this thing into our predefined trade zones to the upside, which, of course, is all we need to give us an opportunity to get long on this trade. For this particular trade, it was moments after the open, 38 minutes past the hour, so 9:38 this morning. Entry was at 8.99 even, and this got us a nice fat winning trade here of 3.25 points on the S&P. We took profit at 3, took profit at 6, all right, and then another 6 ticks of profit in addition to that, totaling up to 3.25 points. We also took trades this morning on the DAX futures market. Now, of course, the DAX market is always very good to us here. We get your slower time frame on the left, faster time frame on the right, and just like the S&P, the DAX was sideways most of the early morning as well, and we had to wait patiently for price to break below that 49.25 level into our predefined trade zones that we had defined at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time this morning. So almost 3 hours later, we're using those same predefined levels in our trading. And of course, we took 2 short trades for this example. 11 minutes past the hour, 10:11 this morning. 24 even was our entry short, and this got us a total of 12 points on this trade. We then took another short trade on the re-entry at 10:18. That's 18 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock. Our entry here was at 15 even, and of course another 16 points on this winning trade as well. So add them both up, 28 points total on 2 trades in a matter of 10 minutes. And guys, this is why we love trading the DAX at $32 per point per contract. I don't need a calculator to know that got me pretty darn close to my daily goal. Now, guys, before we wrap this up, I want to remind you guys that we do have a price increase coming as of June 1st. So contact our sales reps at sales@schooloftrade.com. A member of our team will be happy to give you guys more information about how to join as a lifetime member. We have end of the month discounts going on, and of course that price increase coming on June 1st. So now is the time to get signed up as a lifetime member. Let's do a quick recap. We open up our live trade room every morning at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, so come join us. You can join us as a lifetime member or as a free 3-week trial member. We trade 6 different markets from all the E-minis, the S&P, YM, the Russell, and NASDAQ. We trade the Eurex markets, like the DAX and the Euro stocks. We trade commodities such as gold, crude oil, corn, wheat, soybeans. We've even traded T-notes, 30-year bonds, currency futures such as the British pound, the euro, even the yen. Guys, all of our trades are called live with entries, targets, stops, as well as tons of market commentary to let you guys know what we're looking at, why we're taking certain trades, why we're avoiding certain trades, and of course, there's going to be plenty of opportunities for questions. So come out and join us. Bring all your questions with you. We'll get them all answered. And at the end of the day, you will see the market in a very different way, almost like a James Wave trader would. Come out and join us. We'll give you free 3 weeks as a part of our trial. You can contact us for more information, and that's sales@schooloftrade.com, or give us a call on the phone. My name is Joseph James. I'm the developer of the James Wave method of trading. I want to thank you guys for your time. Hope the video helps, and we'll see you guys soon.